The creative project I'm doing today is a virtual field trip to a cotton field, which I will discuss about Australian cotton. But before we go, we must discuss several factors, and that is the history behind cotton in Australia. Cotton was not grown in Australia until the early 1900s when Australia was able to get irrigation. Once irrigation started, Australian cotton took off. It is now one of the world's leaders in production of cotton. Location, along with culture, factors into why Australia is such a major producer in cotton. The reason why culture also affects the cotton industry is because of how Australia is laid out. Most of Australia is a rural community. Location is a huge part in Australia's cotton economy. Due to the abundance of water, it is easily accessible for ships to transport cotton around the globe. Hi, my name is Dalton Bodie, and I'm here to talk to you about Australian cotton and the policies associated with it. What a better way to do that than to go to an actual cotton field grown by my family here in Walton County, Florida. So let's take a field trip down to the cotton field. To the field, I'd like to tell you a little background history behind the family farm. So it all started with my great-granddad back in the early 1950s when he started farming around here. Their operation was a little different than ours today. They started out as a dairy farm, and that eventually led into row crop and other larger equipment operations. Say you have arrived at your destination. Let's go take a look around at the cotton field. Now that we're here in the cotton field, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Australian cotton. Australian cotton is sold on the global market, competing with hundreds of other countries, but the US and India are the main competitors in the market. With these three countries make up 80% of the cotton sold around the globe. Cotton grown in Australia is exported through ports in Sydney, Brisbane, and Melbourne. This cotton is sold on an international market to Indonesia, Pakistan, Vietnam, and Thailand. Cotton sales range between $300 and $600 a bale between 2009 and 2014, with the average being $394 a bale. Cotton lint makes up 42% by weight, but is worth 85% of the income, and cottonseed makes up the other 15% of the income. Australian cotton growers have earned a good reputation in the world market due to their strict adherence to the International Cotton Association rules. Now that you know a little bit about the cotton industry in Australia, let's talk about the policies associated with the cotton. Policy and advocacy is one of four key portfolios in Cotton Australia's strategic 5-year plan. There are 4 different roles that Cotton Australia's policy and advocacy portfolio aligns with. 1. It influences public policy for a competitive Australian cotton industry. 2. It develops industry positions on key strategic issues. 3. It maintains Cotton Australia policies to ensure relevance to current industry needs. And 4. It leverages Cotton Australia policy positions through other similar agreements. 99% of Australian cotton is exported, and this is worth over $1.25 billion. China is the main importer of Australian cotton, which adds up to 65%. With the China-Australia Free Trade Agreement, the tariffs associated with cotton, which are at 15%, go down to zero. Thanks for watching this presentation. Until next time.